Welcome to the Geberit Sigma 75 installation video. This demonstration will walk you through the installation of the concealed cistern and button assembly. There are two stages to the installation. Firstly, the rough-in stage will cover installing the cistern and flush pipe, ready for the second stage, which includes fitting of the button. We recommend that you read the installation instructions carefully before starting. In the cistern carton, you will find the fixing brackets, the flush bend, dust cap and pipe, installation duct, a parts kit, and the Sigma 75 cistern. To complete the installation, you will require the following tools: a cordless drill, Phillips head screwdriver, a spanner, a Stanley knife, hacksaw, tape measure, and level. The installation shown in this video will be fitted in a 90 by 45mm timber stud wall with 600 centres, and a back-to-wall pan will be used. Start by determining the finished floor level. It is shown here as the horizontal zero line. Measure up 1,200mm above the finished floor level. This is the recommended installation height for the Sigma 75. The pan inlet and waste set-out measurements will vary depending on the pan that has been selected. You will need to know the measurements before you continue. It is best to have the product available for reference, or you can refer to the manufacturer's specifications. Install the top adjustable bracket at the 1,200mm height, ensuring that it is level. Continue by attaching the cistern behind the bracket that is fixed to the stud work, checking that it is flush with the front of the studs when in position. Before fitting the flush pipe, you will need to refer to the pan specifications to determine the correct length. Ensure all burrs are removed from the flush pipe and fit it over the outlet spigot at the bottom of the cistern using the rubber grease supplied. The flush pipe can be adjusted from 310mm to a minimum of 155mm. It is important to the performance of the cistern that the flush pipe is not cut shorter than the minimum length. It is now time to attach the lower cistern brackets to the tank as shown. Install the flush pipe bracket, saddle and dust cap. It is important that the flush pipe is fixed securely to prevent movement when fitting the pan. With cistern in position, you can now remove the front cover and pop out the cap found in the top left side of the cistern. Fit the stop tap from the outside of the cistern by inserting it through the hole. Make sure the stop tap is facing the inlet valve, then fit the lock nut provided from the inside of the cistern, taking care not to drop it in the cistern. Connect the flexible hose. This connection should be hand tightened only. The use of multi-grips is not recommended. Refit the inner cover and locate the installation duct. Fit it by placing the duct over the blue frame and pushing down until it clicks into position. The protective dust cover is designed to stay on until the fit-out stage is complete, preventing any unwanted construction debris from entering the cistern. Make sure that parts needed for the fit-out stage are stored safely. The final stage of the rough-in is to connect the water supply. With this done, check the installation is ready for the wall linings and tiling. Once the walls have been tiled and grouted, you are ready to install the pan and push plate. Remove the flush pipe dust cap. Refer to the pan manufacturer's recommended set-out measurements and cut the flush pipe to suit the pan and fit the correct key seal. Apply rubber grease to ensure correct engagement with the pan. Install the waste pipe and fit the pan. To fit the buttons, start by removing the outer cover plate. Trim the installation duct flush with the tiles using a Stanley knife. Remove the inner cover and actuator block so the flexible hose can be detached from the inlet valve to flush out the water supply and remove any debris from the line. Once the line is clear, refit the hose, turn on the water supply, then fit the transmission block and inner cover. Fit the mounting frame to the front of the installation duct as shown and adjust the fastening bolts to suit the depth of the finished wall cavity. Secure them by turning the pins 90 degrees, then lock the bolts in place using the blue pins. Ensure the spring mechanism section of the mounting frame faces downwards. Fit the push rods through the holes on the plate until the raised ridge reaches the front of the installation frame. Then turn 90 degrees clockwise to lock them in place. An audible click can be heard when they are located correctly. Ensure that the rods operate freely. It may be necessary to shorten the push rods, depending on the depth of the wall linings and cavity. Position the push plate on the wall and engage the lower side of the mounting frame. Push up against the spring and clip the button over the top of the mounting frame to locate the buttons. Check the cistern flushes correctly. Your installation is now complete.